Hi everyone, and welcome to another video of Linux for Absolute Beginner. My name is Tia from DevOps Easy Learning, and today we'll be going through the head and tail command in Linux, right? Now, where do we basically use that, and what is head and what is tail? Head command in Linux is used to view the first line, right, of the file by default. Let's say you just type head command and you put a file name. By default, it is going to show you the first 10 lines of the file, right? And the tail command also, by default, is going to show you the last 10 lines of the file, right? This is like kind of useful in the real world if you don't want to see all the content, you want to see just the first 10 line, or also if you just want to see the last 10 line, right? And the tail one, it is really useful to check log, because at some point in the real world, you want to see log in real time. You want to see exactly what is happening in real time. What we are going to do is that you are going to tear that log and you use -F, and everything that will be happening, you will be able to see that in real time, right? And this is very, very good for troubleshooting purpose. You want to troubleshoot something and you want to see what is happening in the log in real time. The tail command here will be the right tool to use. Let me go ahead and jump into one of our Linux server here. Before you start this exercise, you need to make sure that you have access to a Linux server. And this will go ahead and connect. I'll now go ahead here and kind of type ls. I'll move into this directory here where I have like some little sample in there to use. Let me go ahead here and kind of type the little start with the first 10 line with the head. If you go ahead here and maybe just use this pull request template that I know that it is the file, as you guys can see here, if we count this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as you guys can see. And here, space in the file here is counts as a line, right? And that is the default behavior. It always print the first 10 line. And I can go ahead here and use the heads. I can just use -N and say 2. As you guys can see, it basically print the I'm trying now to use an option to modify the behavior of the heads command here. And here it prints the first 2 lines, right? I can go ahead and say I want the first like maybe 15 lines, and it will go ahead and do just so. Or if you don't want to do it like that, or if you want to use advanced method a little bit, you first of all open the file just like this, and you can now pipe this. If you hit enter, it's going to open that, but I can kind of pipe this one into, and I say the heads command. Let's say the heads command is will go ahead and print the first 10 line by default, and I can go ahead and say I want maybe -N and go ahead and say 15 for instance. He'll go ahead and print the first 15 lines, and if you just say -2, as you guys can see, 2 line. You can say -2, or I believe you can also use -N2, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, you can use -2 or -N2, and you're still going to have the same result. Or you can even say, let's say you want 8 lines. That is cool. Now, let us now change that and kind of go ahead now and put the tail command. The tail now will go ahead and bring, we are saying here that, hey, go ahead and do this. What just happened? Yeah, I make a mistake here. Let me go ahead and remove this. I can go ahead and cut this, and if you cut this and pipe it into just tail, by default, it is going to bring the last 10 line, right? I don't know why I want to type just my name. Now, as you guys can see here, it prints out the last 10 lines. If you just say, if you want to modify the default behavior of tail, I can use -2. It prints just the last 2 lines, right? Space here is count as a line. And if you clear my screen a little bit and just say I want 15, the last 15 lines, it's going to do that. And in the real world, if this is a log file, how can you monitor this thing in real time? That is where you go ahead and kind of tell that, and you use -f. -f just mean, you use something like you open that, but you will have an F in real time. I don't have anything here that I want to see something in real time. That means what will happen here is that you will see logs happening here in real time when somebody is trying to do something, right? That's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please let me know in the comment below. And also, if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and do that, and just undo that, so that you will be notified when we publish a new content. And if you have not yet followed us on social media, please don't forget to do so also. Thank you. Bye-bye.